Hello, my beautiful Cancerian collective. Welcome back. So, Temperance, this is your energy right now. You are being divinely guided. Your frequency is elevated to such a beautiful level where you are angelic in nature and you're moving through life with such grace. There's a lot of patience required for this phase in your life, all right? Because you're picking up on so much. Great power comes with great responsibility. The more you see, the more you know, the less you can tolerate, really. Your system needs a lot of support to process a lot of things. So there's so much going on within the body, the mind, the soul, but particularly emotionally. You see how there is this pouring of water from one cup into the other. That's the Two of Cups, right? That is coming into divine union and balance within oneself. So whatever it is you're facing right now, you're surrendering. You're letting go. You're going still. You're becoming still, quiet, and allowing the universe to take care of the rest. This is a time of purification, of emotional restoration. So, if you're new to my channel, I'm Elif and I welcome you to evolve with me. I always ask that you guys trust your own guidance system. All right, you've got your own built-in guidance system. You've got your own intuition. I'm not here to tell you what your truth is. I'm simply going to confirm and validate your energy, what it is you're dealing with right now, what you want to be aware of, what you can expect coming in. Okay, so I'm starting by pulling an oracle card. I'm going to open up your reading with that from my Zodiac Moon Oracle deck. We'll see what comes through for you there, what you can expect, what some of the energies are that are coming in for you right now. And then we're going to do a nice Celtic cross with the tarot deck. And there's a bonus read at the end of the reading as well that you can look forward to and stick around for. If there is anything that you that is weighing heavily on you, that you need me to hold space for, a prayer or meditation around, or to include in a spiritual ceremony, put it in the comments. Let's hold space for one another. We can all do with as much support as we possibly can in these I want to use the right word, in these ever-changing times. Okay, so you've entered a sacred space. The archangels in the north, south, east, and west have their sacred flames burning. I give thanks to my guides and keepers, your guides and keepers, for giving me access to your energy to bring through these messages for you that serve your highest good at this time from a place of love. Please keep an open mind and an open heart. If the message resonates, claim it without a doubt. If it doesn't, it's not for you. Leave it for someone else. And if you feel triggered, that is where your work begins. All right. The universe is showing you, highlighting what is keeping you apart from that which you desire. Your triggers are the key. All right. So let's begin. I want to ask you guys to please continue to comment. Let me know. Give me feedback. Subscribe if you haven't done so yet and you enjoy my readings. Don't forget to take a moment and just like this video, share, do all of the things to support the algorithm, because these videos are really being hidden on YouTube at the moment. So please support as much as you possibly can. And to get these videos out there so that other people who might benefit from these messages would have access to them. Okay, so let's begin. We're starting with Cancer, eclipsing Cancer. This is your card. And it's about acceptance. I didn't even open that. I'm smiling because that's exactly what came through for you here in your energy. And this Temperance, this is you. This is your energy right now. It's fiery. But it's a kind of fire that transforms things beautifully, you know? It's an angelic type of energy. It's that sacred flame. Archangel Michael is also coming up here for you in this message. So this is your oracle card, and it's about acceptance. The number is 28. So that is the number 10. It's about completion. You're closing a cycle here. Perhaps you're going to move house soon, or you're moving to another city, another town, another country. An emotional phase or domestic development, a turning point in your domestic life around property and family stimulates strong emotions. An intense time arises and you wear your heart on your sleeve. So try to identify matters that are better approached objectively. Take the time to boost your emotional well-being by getting in touch with friends and professionals who understand your circumstances and can help you to accept your situation. Family, domestic, and property matters will ask that you step up to a new level and approach events in a level-headed way. A move, perhaps renovation, or new housemate may be on the cards. A change of career or status may impact on your domestic or personal circumstances. This is the time to decide what and who is truly important in your life. You may choose to prioritize your duties to family and those you love, and consider your career or status as an expression of your love for the people and principles that you hold dear. Circumstances may dictate that you choose to prioritize career, status, and finances over your personal life. This will be a difficult decision to make. To establish priorities, a deeper understanding of life is necessary. Take the time to meditate and practice yoga, swimming, and other calming activities, as these help you gain perspective. The spiritually minded will experience a fresh understanding of the mysteries of life and the occult, and can deepen intuitive, psychic, and mediumship abilities. This is the time to get in touch with your higher self, with spirit and the greater good, to find direction in your heart and mind. A mystical and fulfilling journey will unfold as your sense of purpose strengthens. Know that despite turbulent emotions, you can find the still point in your heart and work through intense feelings towards a more stable phase of acceptance and nurturing. Beautiful. Okay, so you are the Temperance. Okay. That is at the center of your Celtic cross. General energy around you right now. What is crossing this energy for Cancer? What is crossing this beautiful Temperance energy for my Cancerian collective? Page of Swords. Perhaps some immature communication, aggravating and annoying you, some communication that's creating more confusion than balance. Perhaps dealing with people who are mentally immature or lack clarity. Accept the things you cannot change, Cancer, and change that which is in your control. Stop giving energy or having conversations. Listen to your guidance system, your guidance system will tell you whether conversations are worth having, whether they add value or not, whether my rabbits playing around. What is leaving your energy? What is leaving? What has happened in the past to bring you to this point? What has happened in the past? Ace of Swords, a new beginning, a new idea. A new idea of what it is you want, a new idea. So this is just a new mindset that has brought you to where you are now, right? A transformation in the way that you see things, just a realization around mindset and the relationship with your mind, and how important that is in every area of your life. Your relationship with your body is affected by your relationship with your mind. Your body, your money, your experience, everything is affected by your relationship with your mind. And so that new understanding has brought you to where you are now. What is leaving your experience, Capricorn? Sorry, Cancer. Why am I saying Capricorn? 9 of Cups. So what's leaving your experience is a hope, being attached to a particular outcome with an Emperor here. This Emperor has been your wish fulfillment for the longest time. This divine counterpart has been your wish fulfillment for the longest time. And now you are letting this go for some reason. You're not waiting anymore. This is not the center of your world anymore. Your happiness doesn't depend on this Emperor's capacity to see you. You're decentering the romanticism around relationship. Perhaps an attachment to your person behaving in a particular way. If you are in a relationship, you're letting that go. What is the opportunity coming in for Cancer? Queen of Swords, cutting out things that do not serve you. There is an opportunity for you to investigate a tendency to cut off your nose to spite your face, right? And how sometimes holding on to things or not giving attention to certain things, figuring that balance out, you know? When I see the Queen of Swords energy, this for me is someone in your life that has a tendency to be quite bitchy towards you. That doesn't keep their promises. That is avoidant. And quite frankly, doesn't treat you with the same regard and the same energy, doesn't reciprocate your energy. There's an opportunity for you to cut somebody out here. For you to actually see this and then make a decision. That's what's coming in for you. And what you do with that is entirely up to you. What is happening for Cancer? What is coming in for you? The Moon. Ooh, shadow work. There is an opportunity for you to revisit something. And maybe this is what you need to set yourself free. Shadow work. It's not always nice, but so good. So good. I suppose like a really good workout that leaves you sore and you hate it in the moment, but you reap the benefits long after. You're going to have an opportunity to address some debris. Some things, some situations that are burdening you. There's a cleansing, a purging that's taking place here, you know. And then what is working in your favor? Knight of Cups. What's working in your favor is that you do have a lot of support, a lot of opportunity, like you're being offered a lot of emotional support, being offered kindness and love, which is really there is for some of you a really loving relationship in your life. For some of you, this is in the form of a friendship that helps you to let go of what you need to let go of. Yeah, you know, external influences, also your love for yourself. You know, this Knight of Cups for me is this your relationship with yourself, your love for yourself, your regard for yourself now. They will no longer be compromised to accommodate other relationships. External influences, Knight of Coins. There's a plan. This is all part of the plan. This is part of the universe, or putting into practice your plan, your desires. This is the universe's plan for you to facilitate your vision, your goals, and your plan. This is to bring about more stability and security. This is to honor a long-term plan, not just short-term. Hopes and fears. The Queen of Wands. That you are, the hope is that you will manifest and attract what serves your highest good, what your heart desires, what brings you the most joy, what inspires you. And the fear is that you don't have the capacity to do that. Outcomes. Page of Wands. All right, outcomes, Page of Wands. This is an excitement, an intention to be more open to moving forward. The Page of Wands is about taking action towards your desires. It's small, it's not big steps, but the intention is there, and that lines you up. You know, that sort of lines you up so that when you are ready, when the momentum is there for you to start taking action, you are moving in the right direction. Be very, very mindful of finding yourself acting from your lower chakras only, your root chakra and your belly chakra only. All right? Be intentional, because I feel like what you're experiencing and what is being offered to you is not easy. It's challenging. But acceptance is the key word. Accept and trust that this is part of the bigger plan. Don't hold on to. Don't force anything. Don't force anything. All right? That's that assertion, that force, that need to control. That's all lower chakra stuff. That's the resentment. Again, that's resentment. And that can be, the blind side of that is that you can manifest short-term, that what you manifest does not have sustainability. All right? So don't force anything, accept it. And because that's the opposite of resenting something and resisting what is. Everything that is happening for you right now, Cancer, is in alignment with a long-term plan and goal. A vision that you may not always have the capacity to focus on, but your inner being always does. And the universe is very consistent with its focus. So you're being divinely guided. Be patient. Practice acceptance. Calibrate the acceptance. You know, it's not just an idea, a thought in your head. You want to embody acceptance with all of your being. Don't force anything. That is how you allow and honor what is being offered to you here. Okay. Bonus message. So, if you're not going to stick around for the bonus message, please comment. Let me know how this message resonates with you. And subscribe if you haven't done so yet. If you'd like to get a personal reading or spiritual guidance and coaching, my email is in the description box below. Let's do the bonus. Okay, so from the Oracle Shadow and Light deck, I pulled Fairy of the Highlands, and the message is it's time to be brave. And the number is the number 20, the number 2. Right. So the fairy steps forward for you in this message. The Fairy of the Highlands does not want to fight. She feels it is not in her nature. She wants to resolve disputes peacefully, but she will fight if it must come to that. And she is showing you now that you too have to have the means to stand up for yourself. Even though you have almost chronically avoided conflict and allow others to take advantage, it is time to take up the sword, step into that part of yourself that knows how to take a stand, speak the truth, and not back down when the threat of a conflict looms. It may seem unnatural and wrong and frightening, and this little fairy knows it, but it is time. And this giving up of what you have worked so hard for in order to avoid conflict or confrontation is no longer right. Take the stand and hold up the sword. The Fairy of the Highlands will be there with you, and when the threat is over, she will help you celebrate your victory. The Fairy of the Highlands speaks. See this, my sword of power. I have long feared to use it, but now I must grow strong and take it up, as you must too. The thought of wielding it, of hurting anything or anyone makes me sad, but I know what must be done, and I must learn to fight the good fight and stand up for what I believe in. Although I have been told I must not be aggressive, in fact, I must not take up my arms against this trouble and finish it for good. I am going into battle, and for that I feel sorrow. But I will be fearless and strong, and do what needs to be done. I may bathe my sword in tears, but I will no longer hold it back when the threat that approaches relies on my fear for its victory. Very important. The threat that approaches relies on your fear for victory. I will no longer give away my power so easily. This time I will take back what is mine. Message of divination. This time of truce is over. It is time to speak your truth and be strong. People have been taking over your ground, wanting what you have worked hard for without doing the work themselves. They have done so by taking advantage of your peaceful nature. But enough is enough. Sad as it is time to change this, to cut away the cords between you and those who have taken so much, and now you will go into battle. Yes, it is sad. Yes, the Highland Fairy is sad for you, but do not allow sorrow and guilt to neglect self-protection. Honor yourself, raise your sword, and do not back down. It is uncanny how relevant this message is to your reading. Beautiful message. Let me know. I'd love to hear from you in the comments. If you'd like to get a personal reading, coaching session, email is in the description box below. You do not have to do this alone. You are not in this by yourself. The universe has put into place everything you need to make this journey as easy as is possible. Whatever you choose to do, do what is best for you. Love and light, and I'll see you next time. Bye now.